Teresa Giudice's daughter joining Bravo spinoff in Manhattan. Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice seems very proud of her daughter rising up to her own reality TV show. Giudice has spoken about her daughter getting into a new Bravo spinoff series with several other celebrity kids. Of course, Teresa will be involved as well with the new show. Here is what you need to know about the new Giudice spinoff Bravo series. Teresa Giudice talks Gia's new Bravo reality TV series. Gia Giudice is starring in a new Bravo reality TV series, along with other Bravo kids. The show is called Making It in Manhattan, and Teresa Giudice will also be involved in the new series. Teresa seems excited about it, even if she doesn't know the names of all the kids in the show. Other than Gia, Meredith Marks' son Brooks, Kandi Burruss's daughter Riley, and Kim Zolciak's daughter Ariana Bierman are also going to be involved in the series. Teresa spoke about the show at a recent event via Instagram. "I don't know if you guys heard, Gia, she's gonna be on the show with many of the Bravo kids," Teresa said at the event. "It's Gia, Brooks, Meredith's son, Kim Zolciak's daughter Ariana, Kandi's daughter Riley, and a few others that I don't know their names." She then revealed she is also on the show, and it will hit Bravo in either February or March 2025. Teresa also spoke about Gia's appearance on the show and said she has high hopes for her daughter. According to Teresa, Gia will likely one day be a housewife in the franchise. What is Making It in Manhattan on Bravo about? There have been no official details by the network yet about Making It in Manhattan. However, there was Teresa Giudice and her comments on the show, as well as a small press release from Bravo announcing the series. The series follows a tight-knit group of friends who navigate the trials and triumphs of young adulthood. The release also said that some of the young adults hail from the spotlight of well-known families. Others have created a legacy of their own. The show focuses on their survival in New York City via Bravo. Together they will challenge societal norms, redefine success, juggle personal and romantic relationships, and lean on each other for support in order to turn their skyline-high aspirations into reality. There are rumors that Kimora Lee and Russell Simmons' daughter, Ming Lee Simmons, and YouTube star Dylan Geik will join the series. Other rumors include Connor Kennedy and Ava Dash. The Bravo network was abuzz with excitement as news broke of Teresa Giudice's eldest daughter, Gia Giudice, joining a brand new spin-off series set in Manhattan. The announcement sent shockwaves through the Bravo universe, where fans had watched Gia grow up on The Real Housewives of New Jersey, transforming from a sassy little girl to a poised young woman. This spin-off promised to offer a fresh perspective on the lives of Bravo's next generation, and Gia's addition was a surefire way to draw in viewers. Tentatively titled City Roots, the show would follow the children of famous Bravo stars as they navigated their young adult lives in the fast-paced world of Manhattan. Gia's decision to join the cast was hardly surprising to those who knew her. After all, she had spent most of her life in front of the cameras and had recently graduated from Rutgers University with a degree in criminal justice. Her journey was one of resilience and growth, and now she was ready to step out of her mother's shadow and create her own narrative. The setup. The premise of City Roots was as compelling as it was ambitious. The show promised to peel back the layers of what it meant to grow up with fame while balancing personal aspirations and family legacies. In addition to Gia, the cast included Frankie Catania Jr. from RHONJ, Riley Burruss from Archive OA, and Alvy and Chris Manzo from Caroline Manzo's Brood. Together, they represented a new generation of Bravo stars with something to prove. Gia's storyline was said to be a blend of glamour, ambition, and emotional depth. As she relocated to Manhattan, she planned to intern at a prestigious law firm, while pursuing her dreams of becoming a lawyer. At the same time, Gia's entrance into the world of reality TV as an independent adult brought its own set of challenges, particularly when it came to setting boundaries with her family. Teresa's influence. Teresa Giudice was, of course, elated by the news. She took to Instagram to share her pride, posting a heartfelt message. "My baby girl is all grown up and chasing her dreams. I couldn't be more proud of Gia. Manhattan better watch out, she's coming in hot." But while Teresa's public support was unwavering, Gia's decision to join the spinoff was not without familial tension. The Giudice family dynamic, with its complex history and public feuds, would undoubtedly play a role in the show. Gia's younger sisters, Melania, Gabriella, and Adriana, were supportive but apprehensive. "Gia's the strongest person I know," Melania said in a confessional. "But Manhattan's a whole different world. I just hope she doesn't let anyone push her around." Meanwhile, Joe Giudice, Gia's father, now living in the Bahamas, had mixed feelings about his daughter's foray into reality TV. In a phone call aired during the show, he told Gia, "You've got my full support, but don't forget what's important. Fame is fleeting, family is forever." It was a poignant moment that highlighted the weight of Gia's decision. The Bravo Circle. The first few episodes of City Roots were set to establish the group dynamic among the cast. Gia's connection with Frankie Catania Jr. was a highlight for RHONJ fans, who had long speculated about their relationship. Though the two maintained they were just friends, their on-screen chemistry was undeniable. Frankie's easygoing charm balanced Gia's driven personality, and their banter quickly became a fan favorite. Riley Burruss brought a different energy to the group, representing the ATL with her sharp wit and entrepreneurial spirit. As the daughter of Grammy-winning singer and producer Candy Burruss, Riley was no stranger to the spotlight. The two young women bonded over their shared experiences of growing up on Bravo, forming a close friendship that became central to the show. Albie and Chris Manzo, now seasoned reality TV veterans, served as mentors of sorts. Their comedic antics and business ventures added levity to the series, but they also offered sage advice to their younger castmates. The cameras can be your best friend or your worst enemy. I'll be warned in one episode. Just make sure you're the one controlling the narrative. Gia's journey. As Gia settled into her new life in Manhattan, the show delved into her personal struggles and triumphs. One storyline centered around her internship at a high-profile law firm, where she faced imposter syndrome and the pressure to prove herself in a cutthroat industry. In one particularly moving scene, Gia confided in Riley about her fears. "Sometimes I feel like people only see me as Teresa's daughter," she admitted. "But I want to be so much more than that." Gia's determination to carve out her own identity resonated with viewers, many of whom had followed her journey since she was a child. Her vulnerability and authenticity made her a relatable and compelling figure, and her interactions with her castmates showcased her maturity and grace. Despite her best efforts to establish independence, Gia couldn't escape her family's influence. Teresa made several appearances throughout the season, often bringing her signature drama. One memorable episode featured a tense lunch between Gia and Teresa, during which they discussed the lingering impact of the Giudice-Gorga feud. "You know I love you and your Uncle Joe," Teresa said, tears welling up. "But sometimes I feel like I'm stuck in the middle." Gia, ever the peacemaker, responded with wisdom beyond her years. "We can't change the past, Mom, but we can decide how we move forward." The show also explored Gia's relationship with her siblings, particularly Melania. The two shared a heartfelt moment on the rooftop of Gia's Manhattan apartment, reminiscing about their childhood and discussing their hopes for the future. "You've always been my role model," Melania told Gia. "Now it's your time to shine." The Manhattan Spotlight. Filming in Manhattan added a layer of sophistication and excitement to City Roots. The cast frequented iconic landmarks, trendy restaurants, and exclusive events, giving viewers a glimpse into their glamorous lives. But the show also didn't shy away from the challenges of city living. From navigating cramped apartments to dealing with the pressures of social media, the cast's experiences were both aspirational and relatable. For Gia, Manhattan represented a fresh start. The city's energy mirrored her own ambition, and she embraced the opportunity to grow both personally and professionally. Whether she was attending a networking event, sharing a vulnerable moment with her castmates, or simply enjoying a night out, Gia's journey was one of self-discovery and empowerment. The fan reaction. When City Roots premiered, it became an instant hit. Fans took to social media to praise Gia's poise and authenticity, dubbing her the breakout star of the series. "She's everything we hoped she'd be and more," one fan tweeted. "Teresa must be so proud." As the season unfolded, it became clear that Teresa Giudice was no longer just Teresa's daughter. She was a force to be reckoned with in her own right, and City Roots was just the beginning of her journey. Bravo had successfully captured the magic of the next generation, and Gia's star was only beginning to rise.